welcome to OK TV. We're hurtling towards the final of Celebrity Big Brother, just as it's starting to get really juicy. Well, this is the moment Lucien and Amy Childs got up close and personal in the bedroom. Some might call it spooning. The pair insist nothing happened, but with 3 nights still to go, could that all change?
Now, first Kerry, now Amy. It's hard keeping up with Lucien and Lothario. We'll be taking a look at their love triangle in a moment. And one lady who's definitely got the inside scoop is Friday night's evictee. It's Tara Reid. And we'll be chatting to the American Pie actress later on in the show. And no Big Brother chat would be complete without this man. It's former winner and BB expert, Mr. Brian Bello.
Top man. Now, lots of action going on outside the house as well. Posh has been pictured out and about in LA. The Hills are back and she's been splashing the cash. Mrs. Beckham is definitely back in business. We'll also be looking at the latest on Pippa Middleton. Good, I know which part of her I like looking at the most. Rumour has it she's been lined up for this year's Strictly Come Dancing.
You could be beheaded. And we'll be speaking to this lovely man. It's former X Factor finalist Jamie Archer. And he'll be telling us all about his fantastic brand new
Lovely
single.
stuff. Now, first, love is in the air in the BB house, but who fancies who, Jen?
Well, Lucien likes Kerry, Kerry likes Lucien. Amy says she doesn't like Lucien, Lucy says she doesn't like Kerry. The only thing we do know is that Darren loves himself.
That is a fact. OK TV's Minnie Stevenson explains the BB love triangle that's more complicated than trigonometry homework.
Run. Go on, Val, go for it.
We've always known Lucien's the Lothario of the house, but even by his standards, it's been some weekend. First up, he proclaimed his love for Kerry.
Do you fancy Kerry Katona?
I don't fancy this woman. I'm head over heels.
Aww.
This woman. All right?
Then he asked Amy out.
I think you're an amazing girl, and I'd love to go out with you outside this house.
Then there was the battle for bedtime with Lucien. Kerry called him into bed on Saturday's show.
Lucien, waiting.
I'll see you in the morning.
But he ended up in bed with Amy. Their antics kept Kerry up in the middle of the night. But if she was bothered, then she tried to put a brave face on things in the morning.
Kissing, cuddling, spooning.
No, we're topping tails like a
Exactly.
Funny, we wouldn't call that top to tail. And Kerry can't help but notice Lucien and Amy's late-night loving.
I woke up this morning, he wasn't there. He's only in bed with Amy, child. I was like distraught, my heart was breaking. The kids are getting together! No. Amy's loving it as well. They're loving it, they're both loving it. It's wicked.
But does she protest too much?
She's feeling a lot of pain right now, but she's certainly covering it up with that sort of laughing it off, trying to be cool, because if she doesn't, she's going to go into meltdown and there are going to be tears.
In fact, all Kerry seems to be talking about is Lucien and Amy.
I feel the sexual tension, can't you?
Do make a good couple though, don't they?
But Amy seems to think Lucien and Kerry make a better match.
You've got more chance of Lucien and Kerry than me and Lucien. I'm looking out.
Even so, Amy is planning on taking Lucien back to the homeland.
When I get out of here, I'm going to show you Essex.
But he keeps kissing Kerry on the lips. It's hard to keep up. The Lucien love triangle is becoming its very own soap opera. But which girl will be left looking like a spare part?
Very interesting.
It's wicked.
In all of that, when they was in the bedroom, did you see that someone had 2 mattresses? It had to be one of those Jedward tin.
They're actually between them.
Crazy boys. Anyway, nobody could have predicted the love triangle. But what we have been trying to predict is who's going to be next to leave the Big Brother house.
Yes, our needlessly random eviction prediction may have to be renamed the needlessly useless eviction prediction because Albert the octopus got it wrong and our African snails also failed.
They did. But did Friday's Hawk do any better? Now, we've got 4 members of our team to wear T-shirts for Darren, Tara, Bobby and Lucien.
She's off.
They all had a piece of chicken in their gloved hand, so who will Boo choose to be evicted tonight?
She's chosen Bobby. Wow, wow,
yep.
wow.
So as you can see, our
wow.
Hawk failed to predict Friday's eviction as Bobby escaped the boot alongside Lucien and Darren.
But I'm quite happy that she got it wrong because I'm very excited to chat to tonight's guest. She stepped out of the BB house on Friday and she's about to walk down our stairs. Please give a huge welcome to Tara Reid.
Yes! Hello! Good evening, Miss Reid.
gorgeous.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Very good.
Beautiful girl. Sit down.
So you've had a few days rest. Have you enjoyed the freedom since your exit?
It hasn't really been rest since we've been out. It's been like 7 photo shoots a day, so we haven't quite
today will be the only thing I have to do today, so today will be the first day, you know, and my husband is fluent, so it'll be like the most normal day I'm gonna have so far.
Now, keep it clean. We know you are a newlywed. What's the first thing you did when you left the house on Friday?
First thing I did, well, he just got here right now, so nothing like that.
Right,
So
cool.
that didn't happen.
That rules that out.
Yeah, it rules that out.
Was it favourite food you'd missed, some TV? What did you do?
The place that we stayed at was a kind of trippy place. It was like a house spot in the middle of the woods, like nowhere. So the people were a little, it was just bizarre.
Are you not a fan of the countryside? We do some good countryside in England.
No, it wasn't the countryside. It was like a really healthy place. But
We don't like healthy.
A healthy place, we don't want
and
that.
like all these people were like walking around, and it took forever to get anywhere. It was like The Shining, the hallways. It was kind of creepy.
Worse than the Big Brother house?
It was really weird being out of the Big Brother house, and then I lost my phone, so I still couldn't get in contact with the outside world. Like I was like, I'm still not out. You know, it's crazy.
Tara, I mean, you lasted 15 days in the house. Let's just have a quick look at your exit.
Okay.
The housemate with the fewest votes and the third to lose their place in the Big Brother house is Tara.
It seems like it was a long time ago. Was you surprised that it was you?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be just me, but what I wanted was, if I was up from the nomination and did pack the bags, I wanted to go. Like the thought of not packing and unpacking and going through that again was just crazy. I was like,
ready to go then?
I was ready to go. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you said in your chat with Brian on Friday that you don't think you were portrayed in the best light, that there was maybe down to some editing. What do you think we didn't see about Tara in the house?
I haven't seen all of it, but just like, you know, when I saw just the 30-second trailer that they showed, I just thought that, you know, you're in that house for 24 hours a day, 15 days, you know, like, and that's a lot of time, and they only cut it down to an hour a day. So you don't really know how you're going to be edited and what pieces they're picking. So when I saw those those pieces, it was like the worst moments I had in the house.
So you thought it was quite negative?
Yeah, I just thought like there were so many fun, great things. Like I don't think it had to go just there, you know. But I haven't seen the show, so I haven't seen the way it's edited.
No.
But you have to think 24 hours and it's edited down an hour. You don't know what they're going to pick.
There's a lot that gets left out. I love the twin task. That was fun when you dressed up as Amy. Did you find it easy to be an Essex girl?
I loved being Amy Childs. It was easy. I mean, being her, it's like you just have to think of a couple words in your life. You know, it's like shut up, and like orange tan, spray tan, like sugar hot, like you know, Essex, woo! You know, like you know, it was easy. So being her was fun.
So was it easier to survive in there when you had a task to do? When you
the task saved the house. The task saved the house. Like you know, it gave us something to do instead of just, you know, you're just sitting there and people start tripping off each other, and it's like a domino effect where one goes down, the whole house kind of goes down. And one trips out, and then everyone trips out, and then you start seeing clickiness, and then you get paranoid, and you get in your head. I mean, it's pretty intense.
Sounds mad.
Now, just before you went into the house, you got married. Congratulations.
Thank you very
how
much.
hard was it being separated from your new husband?
It was really hard. I mean, there were moments where I had to really, like, you know, low, like, you know, I needed him. But I just knew that I know he was there for me outside that, so like, just mentally, I knew I had him. But there was times when, you know, I wish he was in the house because then you wouldn't get picked on as much. I'm like, no one messes with me.
You needed your backup.
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened. You know?
He's a handsome man. He probably would have smiled him to death, wouldn't he? He's got a lovely grin. Anyway, Tara, I know a man who knows exactly what it's like to be cooped up in the house because this guy has been there. And in fact, he was the youngest ever winner.
Please welcome former Big Brother winner, it's Mr. Brian Bello.
Thanks for coming back on.
Hi, Brian.
Brian, Tara.
Swit swoo. Congratulations on the whole
He's
getting
very
ready,
smooth, isn't he?
getting married and a
You're
honeymoon
on
in the
telly,
Big Brother
Brian.
house.
We're over here.
Yeah, we're over here.
Yes, sorry.
So, Tara, just to interject, Brian is also very good friends with Amy.
Yes.
Brian, what we have
I'm
to
from
ask...
Essex as well, sort of thing. I like your shut
fellow
up.
Essex guy.
Shut up.
So what do we think of this love triangle at the moment?
I love the love triangle.
Well, it's a big part of the show at the moment, isn't it?
I think it's really weird because they got the party after Tara left, and then I was like, people went, it's the final week, and I went, oh yeah, it's the final week, and all their inhibitions just completely went away, and they all got drunk, and then it was really weird because Kerry's trying to get Amy and Lucian together. However, you can tell she's only sort of doing that to sort of deflect away from the fact that she
Spare her
fancied
blushes,
it.
probably.
Yeah.
Because I think she's quite embarrassed by it. What do you think, Tom?
I didn't see what happened, but that would make sense. I mean, if she is embarrassed by it, it's easier for her to push them and say, make them look
Make a
good.
joke of it, yeah.
Yeah, but I think she got her feelings
She
hurt.
refers to them as kids. Let the kids be together. But obviously, I don't think she would have been too bothered.
She's not that old, is she, though, as well? So you think to yourself...
Don't you start with your age thing again, yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Now, Tara, what do you think of Lucian's Lothario antics? I mean, he tried to flirt with everybody in the house. At one point, I even saw him try and flirt with you, and you literally went like this. Yeah. You just turned your back on him, which I thought was a very good deflect technique.
I'm married. There's no way it was going to work. And he's, you know, and you got to forget, he is 19 years old, you guys.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old. He has his hormones. Like, you know, he has crazy thoughts. He thinks he's a player, man. Like, you know, like a playboy. He has a lot of growing up to do, and, you know, he's definitely gonna...
I liked your date together, though. The date we had together, where you threw the water over him.
Yeah.
Literally, you called him down.
Yeah. I was like, what are you saying? Like,
yeah.
And then we had a huge food fight. I don't know if you saw that part,
for me, he's playing a very dangerous game because he flirts with one, moves on to the next, and then goes back to the other. Do you think it's going to backfire for him?
Well, do you know what? I don't know. I think it's one of them ones now where he's focusing everything on Amy. So if he continues to focus everything on her, it could end up quite well, because everyone loves a love story right at the end.
Now, Amy said she's worried about her ex-boyfriend watching, and that's why she's been a bit cagey with Lucian. Do you think that's just a sort of technique to get rid of him?
No, I don't. Do you know what? I think she's been genuinely honest there. I think it's one of them ones where she does quite like Lucian, because you can tell now that the guard's coming down, and she's thinking, oh, my God, I've only just broken up with my boyfriend. He is watching.
How long ago did they break up?
From what I can gather, it's only a couple of months, so...
Right, OK.
That would be quite weird.
So she's being respectful?
Yeah, I think that says even more about her.
Or is it just an excuse?
No, do you know what? I think because the moment she got drunk, you saw how she really felt about him. She was being really honest and really genuine. I was thinking, there's more there than meets the eye, but you didn't want to say that all at the start. And now you come to near the end, you're letting everything out.
Lucian was afraid of Amy.
Yeah, he was a little bit.
Like, when everyone got the massages, he didn't want to get a massage. Like,
Afraid of in what way, Tara?
Like, sexually in a certain way. Like, he
was intimidated.
I think he was intimidated by her. Because
yeah, he wasn't feeling it. So to have this come out of nowhere is like... But remember when I gave them that acting class, I made them start flirting with each other and we were doing that?
Yeah.
And then I saw a little chemistry, and they started playing that game more. So I think that's where the chemistry came out.
Tara, you've spent a lot of time with these guys. Who do you think's going to win?
I think John and Edward will win.
John and Edward?
Yeah.
OK, you're a Jedward fan. And what about you, Brad?
Amy to win still.
Amy to win still. Kerry, not there and thereabouts?
I like Kerry. I think it's going to be John and Edward.
Or Paddy.
Amy. Oh, Paddy's still.
Yeah, or Paddy.
Paddy keeps coming in.
Who do you think deserves to win?
Amy still. I'm sorry, I'm not... I want Amy to win. I think she's gone on the biggest journey as well.
No way!
I think she has, because John and Edward have had each other.
Yes, she sleeps.
It's been a pleasure having you. You can consider this in the green room.
She sleeps her whole way through.
Anyway, do you want more Celeb BB? If you do, well, you're in luck. We're spoiling you tonight with not one, but two preview clips.
And in this clip, our two BB bands Take This and Keller are involved in a stare-off. Now, if we had to have a stare-off, I would so win.
I'm not sure you would. Let's just try. And to be honest, while I'm beating you at this, everyone should just take a look at the other. That's not going to put me off.
Housemates, remember, you must all smile your widest smiles and hold those poses from now. This is Big Brother. Paddy, you are out.
Help me out, lads. What have I done? Come to me, come to me. Come on, woman.
This is Big Brother. Bobby, you are out.
Oh, why?
Please sit on your bench.
What did I do? Bobby, you must be looking at me instead of looking at them.
When the fact is that I'm obviously a lot easier to look at than... Is that fair?
Nope.
Come on, I'm expecting a slap
I'm
there
just
at least.
looking at myself
Slap
in your
me, so
eyes.
at least it seems like it was a joke, because it was a joke, everyone. Anyway, join us after the break on OKTV when we'll be talking about the X Factor. We'll be joined by former contestant Mr. Jamie Archer to find out what he thinks of this year's hopefuls.
Can't wait to meet him, and we'll bring you all the best showbiz news and gossip, including the latest on Posh.
Ooh, we'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to OK TV, the only place you'll get all the showbiz news plus the latest from the celebrity Big Brother house.
Later on, we'll fill you in on who's rumoured to be taking to the dance floor in Strictly, and we'll have an exclusive clip of tonight's Big Brother. We are so good to you.
Now, have you missed X Factor on Saturday night? Firstly, how dare you have a social life? Secondly, our new judging lineup were wowed by another starlet who sailed straight through to boot camp.
Yes, Jade Richards' rendition of Someone Like You was so impressive, it made the judges go all teary-eyed.
I got a little lump in my throat, to be honest.
It was the nana.
It was the nan.
The nana.
But it could have been a completely different audition, though, if reports are to be believed. Here's OK TV's Katie Goodman.
It was a performance that blew everyone away. Jade Richards reduced the judges to tears on Saturday night after she performed Adele's hit, Someone Like You.
I had a dream. This is crazy, y'all not gonna believe me. I've been thinking about this song all weekend, and the fact that you came here and sat on that X and stood that song so beautifully.
But Jade has revealed it was the judges who asked her to sing the Adele hit in the first place. She's admitted the foursome failed to be bowled over by her first song choice, an Etta James classic, but that part of her audition was cut from the final edit. So viewers never got to see her first number, but we did get to see Louis blubber like a big girl's blouse.
You have a God-given talent, and you just make the whole show worthwhile. I'm so glad we came here.
Jade's now a front runner to win, but there have been some reports the show's bosses aren't happy with the goth look and have asked Jade to have a complete image overhaul. Jade denies she's been asked to change her appearance, but with a voice like this, why should she have to?
So it wasn't even her first song, then?
That's a little bit sneaky, I think.
It is a bit, but do you reckon the reactions were genuine?
Well, if they've asked her to sing that song, I'm a bit dubious now.
She must have had it on a list of this is what I can do.
I'm not sure she's done herself any favours by telling everybody, though.
Should have kept that to herself. She was still great, and bless her, Nan. Anyway, one man who knows exactly what it's like to wow the X Factor judges is our next guest.
With his rock and roll vocals and his trademark afro, he cruised through the X Factor live shows thanks to some hair-raising performances.
Please welcome to OK TV, Jamie Archer.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Hello. Now, you two have got some sort of bro-rants going on, haven't you?
You two have
got history.
No, we spent 2 months on the X Factor tour together. I had the pleasure of listening to this man every night, sometimes twice a day.
Yes, it was true, wasn't it, when we did the matinee ones, didn't we?
That's it. So is it weird watching the X Factor again?
Yeah, it is. It's you can feel what everyone's going through.
You
know?
relive your experience for everybody else.
Absolutely. It's something inside you that goes, God, I remember that. I remember what... Because there's so much that goes on before what you see on the TV that... There's a real journey that you do go on. I know that word gets used so much, but there's a real journey. And when you see something like Jade there, for instance, you can... I really feel for her and her family as well, because the family go through so much. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, in the VT there, we saw that apparently the producers are trying to coerce her into different directions. Did you find that at all?
Well, I think what it is they're just trying to do the best they can for the contestants.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have an idea of what, I suppose, the general public will accept. If she's got a goth image, it's going to be tough to get, let's say, a grandmother or whatever to necessarily vote for her because they're just trying to make her...
Not if she takes a nana along.
Not if she takes a nana along. No, it's just making her probably a bit more accessible to the public. It's for the best, if you know what I mean.
Her nana definitely sold it to me. I mean, it was reported in the press today that she had to take piercings out and things like that. It is to make her more accessible to... Especially if they're trying to set her up as a potential finalist, final 12.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's just... They're just trying to make her the best that she can be. And I think the thing with the songs as well, if she did another song and they asked her to sing this other one, it's because they're obviously like, she's good, let's put her through in the best light, you know what I mean?
So how much control did you have as a contestant?
Well, I mean, not a lot, to be honest. I mean, the thing is with me, I was trying to say to the guys, the producers and that, I wanted to do much more relevant type music, like Mr. Brightside by The Killers, or...
Relevant to you, your style?
Yeah, relevant to me. And then one of the first suggestions they put through on the live finals was a rock version of Careless Whisper by a band called Seether, and I went, OK, I'm not so sure about that. So, you can have your idea, but ultimately, the X Factor make the decisions because it's their show. So that's the way it goes. You kind of have to follow suit.
Yeah.
But they always mean the best when they do it.
Yeah.
Is it true that they tried to make you change your song, or they did make you change your song to something of it?
Twice.
Twice?
Twice.
Tell us about the Unchained Melody, was it?
Unchained Melody. They did do a rock version of Unchained Melody, and I was like, cool, all right then. And at the last minute, Simon came along and heard me do it, and he just looked horrified. He's like, why this song? And then he said, we've got to change it. And I went, oh, God. And then we had a little bit of an argument.
Is that nerve-wracking when you change the song at the last minute? Because obviously you get sort of in the zone to sing one certain song and then it changes at the final hour.
Well, the thing is you've got to think about it. You're like, I've rehearsed this song all week. I know the words. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
And then 24 hours before, someone says, no, change it to something else. And you don't even know what that song is. And you're thinking, OK, so...
Like you're not nervous enough as it is in the first place.
And you're thinking 12 million people are going to watch you screw up the lyrics.
Pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Yeah.
No, so Simon was your mentor 2 years ago. With the new lineup, firstly, what do you think of the new lineup?
I think it's great. I really do. And what it is in the past, the press and stuff have had a bit of a go at the judges saying, do they have the right to judge other people or whatever? These guys do.
Absolutely, yes.
Look at
Who would you have, Jane? Who would be yours?
I would have to have Talisa, just because I really think she'd get me. And if I said, I want to do something that's a bit more edgy, a bit more indie rock and roll, she'd probably be the one to go, yeah, I'll go with you, whereas the others might have thought, let's take him down a more safe pop route.
OK, she would have been better for you.
Let's talk about you. Now, you entered the X Factor as a solo artist, but now you're in a band.
Yeah, I'm a live musician at the end of the day, and I've put my band back together. We're called Archer, and it's completely live, and we...
Who are these guys?
Wow. Beautiful. And, and we're just about to sort of start going on the road. We're about to release the first single on the 3rd of October. It's called Insanity, and it's very different to your normal sort of X Factor song, and we're really excited and proud of it. But it's different, and I think the audience would have wanted me to do something that wasn't safe. So we've gone out on a limb with it, but I think people will like it.
Well, we've got a little clip of it here. It's not the official music video, but it's you guys performing live. So here it is, 3rd of October, Insanity.
Fantastic. It's exactly what to expect from you. Great performer. What else is going to be on the album?
It's going to be... I always find a lot of artists just paint with one brush. They either do fast songs or slow songs. We're doing everything. It's going to be some slow ballads. It's going to be some big rock tunes. But our music is designed to be played in stadiums. It's exciting. But more importantly, it's fresh and it's new, but it's rock music.
Well, we're looking forward to that. Before you go there, Jen, we have to ask you about Jedward. You've lived with the boys.
Good.
Now, what does it take to cope living with Jedward?
The patience of a saint. It really does. I mean, they are so annoying, but you can't help but love them. I mean, you remember when we were on the road with them?
Tell me a story about you. You've got...
Oh, yeah, we went to a hospice, because sometimes on the road we would go and do some sort of charitable events. We went to a hospice and we started to sing I've Got a Feeling, impromptu. I picked up a guitar, started to sing it, and we were all going for it. And there's one line that says, jump, jump off the sofa. So Edward decided to jump off a sofa right into a kid that was in a wheelchair.
But the sofa wobbled, didn't it?
And it wobbled, and he went over, and we just missed the child, and everyone was like, do we carry on playing? Do we stop? The parents were horrified, the child was horrified, but in the end, everyone saw the funny side to it.
Stories from the road.
But you can see it on YouTube. You can see it. If you look for it, you can see it on YouTube.
Jamie, thank you so much for coming up. Good luck with the single and the album. Thank you so much, honey.
Thank you, Jamie. Now, here at OK TV, we like to give you what you want.
Oh, yes.
Being that we're all big fans of BB, wouldn't it be the coolest thing to show you another clip of tonight's show?
It would be amazing. And if it was an exclusive, even better. So we're going to see the newly formed group Take This, get a taste of the boy band lifestyle. They've even got their own groupies. Check this out.
We've been waiting for 12 hours! We love you! I love you!
Oh, yeah, that's yes.
Oh, Bobby! Oh, my God!
Definitely Hills Hotel. Have you seen the door?
Hey! Patty, say woman!
Woman!
Oh, my God!
Where would we be without Paddy, eh? Now, I'd say we're pretty up to date with everything that's going on inside the house, but life in Celebland does actually go on, so let's find out what everyone else is up to.
Showbiz writer Martel Maxwell is here with us now. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, gorgeous.
Martel, everyone's gone mad with reality TV at the moment. Obviously, Big Brother's great, X Factor's back on as well, but Strictly's coming soon, and you've got some news on the new lineup.
Absolutely. We need the glamour of Strictly, don't we?
Yeah.
The official lineup's going to be announced on Wednesday, but we're looking at Holly Valance, Jason Donovan, Harry from McFly, who got a taste of dancing for children in need. Holly Valance, super hot. Jason knows his moves too, so it should be good.
Jason's a really nice guy, isn't he?
He's lovely.
So please tell me this is true. I've heard a rumour that Mrs Middleton or Miss Middleton is going to be getting involved.
Mrs Brazier.
The Pippa one, the only thing that would be more unlikely than that is if Kate Middleton was going on. Now, Pippa, I would say producers have definitely approached her.
What would they have to pay someone like that to get them involved?
An awful lot of money, because she knows that her bottom alone would get in millions of viewers.
Yeah.
Plus one. Plus Jeff. I can't see it happening because she'd have to pass it by a clown's house, and she may well want to do it. What girl wouldn't? You get to look glamorous, learn some dance moves. I just can't see it happening.
Now, from one stylish lady to one very stylish lady, Posh has been out and about this weekend.
That's right. Good news for the fashionistas, because she stepped out in her massive skyscraper heels, 6-inch at least Christian Louboutins.
Well, she had a bad back.
Well, yeah, so did I. She's not carrying the baby, but then you wouldn't with heels like that on. She's been going about in flats, like you see, reports of a bad back, but this is her perhaps gearing up for New York Fashion Week, but she couldn't be seen in her ballet pumps there, could she?
No, she does not look like she's just had a baby at all, does she?
Super slim. I don't know how she does it.
I love that. It makes me broody to actually see David carrying little Harper 7 there. Like,
he looks so pretty.
Top man. So what about the Vogue cover this month? It's unusually someone different.
Yeah, unusually somebody who's not a size 0, wave-thin model. It's Adele, which is absolutely wonderful. I don't think Adele realises what a big star she is, actually, but she's so incredibly humble. She says, even though she's on the front cover of Vogue, she says, I'm the face of the full-fat Diet Coke.
I think that's what we love about Adele, though. I mean, she doesn't, you know, obviously it's huge being the cover of Vogue, and she's just, like, takes it in a stride. She's not that bothered about the trappings that come with fame, is she?
Absolutely right, Jenny. She's been a wee bit ill, so she's had to cancel a few gigs, but hopefully she'll be back on form soon. Anyone who saw her in Jonathan Ross show knows how lovely she is.
Yes. Now, what else have we got?
Yeah, one lady, Amy Charles, she's been in Vogue as well, right?
Yeah, 2 Brits in Vogue. So this month we've also got Amy Charles. When she started telling people on Big Brother she was in Vogue, Bobby was like, yeah, of course you are. She is. Look at her. She looks pretty good.
She looks amazing.
Dressed down. We're used to her being a lot more dressy than that in glamorous gear. I think she looks wonderful. Dressed down in jeans. Good for her, huh?
Now, do you think, because of her involvement in Big Brother at the moment, I mean, have you been watching?
Yep, absolutely.
Do you think that this is going to get a lot of work now?
I really do, because she has a great PR team behind her. Claire at Can Associates, the machine's pretty mean there, and she's out of The Only Way is Essex, so she could be the one that breaks away and makes it.
And the credibility of Vogue is incredible.
I love it when she jumped on Lucien and she looked in the mirror to see how she looked jumping on Lucien. Anyway, thank you very much, Marcel. Well, that's your lot for today's OK TV. Join us tomorrow when we'll be chatting to another BB star. Chantel Houghton is going to be in the studio.
And find out what happened when JB met JT. Yes, our Jeff got to meet Justin Timberlake.
Not John Terry. You won't want to miss that. We'll be back tomorrow with all the latest BB news. That's right, here at 6:25.
Bye-bye.
Bye.